Carry on. Tell Stephen A. and Max to keep a cool booty while I address this situation, all right?
No, Max, that's Max. Stop, just stop.
Max Kellerman.
Stop it, Max. Stop it.
What, Max?
What are you talking about?
Calm down.
Hold it in.
He better knock him down. He's a professional.
Bro, put some respect on that man's name.
We lost our mind debating with you.
Yeah, you lost, all right. They want all this smoke. Carry on.
I need that big Perk energy in my life right now. Perk, the floor is yours. What's carry on today?
You know what it is, Molly. Game 5, pressure. And who embraces pressure? LeBron James. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to deliver in great fashion tonight. He's going to rise to the occasion. I get it. Chris Paul, Andre Ayton, and Devin Booker. But guess who's still the best player in this series? LeBron James. And Dennis Schroeder, he's going to elevate his game tonight. He had 20 in game 2, 24 in game 3. Andre Drummond went on a worldwide tour. For what reason? Came to Laker Nation because of situations like this. He's going to have a big night tonight. The Lakers are going to win game 5 in Phoenix. Carry the hell on.
Well,
nice face, Stephen A.
I think it's possible the Lakers win tonight. Wouldn't make them the favorites without AD, but we saw the Lakers beat the Suns late in the seasons with AD and without LeBron. You would think they could return the favor. However you slice it, I don't know if it's game 5 or game 6. This series is going 7 games. The series is going 7 games. There's too much on the line for Chris Paul and his legacy, too much on the line for LeBron James at this point in his career. So it's possible the Lakers could steal one. They'd love to. I think they could win this series. But it's going to go 7 games, however you slice it, Stephen A.
You know, I really wouldn't have a problem with Kendrick Perkins if he said, carry on. But when you say carry the hell on, it implies, how dare you doubt me? When you have given us plenty of reasons to doubt you over the last 2 weeks or so, Kendrick Perkins. I recall at least a couple of occasions
here we go.
that
Memory
you
of an
said,
elephant.
carry the hell on, and then come to find out, you were wrong. A matter of fact, don't you have errands to run for me when you get here in New York because you lost one of those bets? I think you do. So
I'm going to give you the laundry and say, carry on.
Exactly. You know what, Max? That's exactly I'm going to get. Anything
that was good, Max.
Anything that I have Kendrick Perkins do when he gets here, it's going to end by saying, carry on. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to say. Now, let me say this to you. I'm so confident, Kendrick Perkins, in what I'm about to say, that I'm going to give you an opportunity to get out of the bet that you lost, that you owe me. LeBron James and the Lakers are losing tonight. They are losing. And if they win tonight, I will let Kendrick Perkins off the hook. He will not have to.
But what if they lose?
But if I'm right, Kendrick Perkins, and they lose, I'm going to double up, brother. I'm going to double up. I'm going to get you good. So LeBron James, listen, without Anthony Davis, I watched game 2 of Phoenix that they won with Anthony Davis on the floor. That crowd was electrifying. Ain't no damn COVID there as far as those crowds are concerned. They were packed to the hilt, okay? They going to be in the building. They going to be ready for this. Now, I have no doubt that LeBron's going to be ready too. I have no doubt about that. I'm not putting this on him. I'm just questioning the level of help that he's going to have without Anthony Davis for this particular game. I could see the Lakers winning game 7.
Drummond's got to step up.
All right, yeah. But they ain't winning tonight. The Lakers fall tonight. They go down 3-2 to Phoenix. And LeBron James will end this evening on the brink of elimination in the first round for the first time in his career.
Are you taking that bet?
They going down.
Are you taking
tonight.
the bet? He's saying double or nothing on the bet. Are you taking the bet?
Well, Max, I was waiting on him to finish talking and finish yelling. All right, first of all, let me tell you something. I use carry on at the end of every damn thing I say, whether I tweet it or not, and my percentages are about 85% right, okay? That's the first thing.
Now, I said the hell. I said the hell. Carry the hell on.
Yeah, whatever.
Where'd you get them?
There's a little extra in there.
Hold on. Perk, where'd you get those statistics, 85%? I like how you just pulled that number out of analytics.
I will say this.
Right.
I would take that bet. I will take that bet. I'm taking that bet because I believe that the greatest, one of the greatest in your eyes of all time, is
Yes.
going to go out there and deliver in great fashion tonight. So I'm taking that bet, Stephen A. And by the way, I'm going to end by saying this. New York, stand down.
That's just low right there. That's just low right there. You know, New York don't play till tomorrow. You could have waited till tomorrow to do that. They don't even play tonight. And here you are coming at me. See, that's that insecurity right there. You want to sit up there and take that shot at me. But that's all right. That's okay. Let me tell you something right now. LeBron going to drop 40 tonight. LeBron going to put it on them. LeBron's going to show up. I don't know if Kuzma will, Caruso,
Need someone to finish.
Drummond, Kentavious, Caldwell Pope, even though I like him. I like all of them. The point is, I don't know if they're going to show up tonight. Now, I think Anthony Davis returns at some point in this series, preferably Game 7, if not Game 6, and they win the series. But I'm telling you, right now, they will lose tonight, most definitely. And they probably going to lose the series if Anthony Davis don't return.
Well, yeah, if AD doesn't return, they're going to lose the series. But this thing is going the distance. This is going too much at stake for all the biggest players.
Well, what if Anthony Davis doesn't return for Game 6 at the Staples Center?
The Lakers will win either Game 5 or Game 6. They are taking this to LeBron's not going out like that. LeBron's not going out.
I'm telling you, Lakers are not losing. KP.
Everybody stay still for a minute.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I had to get a screenshot of this so when I win this bet. I had to get a screenshot of this so when I win this bet.
Okay. Yeah. The Lakers will lose tonight.
Okay.
They gonna win Game 6.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. He said I was yelling. Let me modify. The Lakers will win tonight.
Please don't talk in that voice.
Then after that, they will. They'll say Lakers will lose tonight. I'm sorry. They will win Game 6, and then Anthony Davis will decide if they're gonna win this series in Game 7.
Out on the line. I like the drama.
That's how it's going down, KP. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.